I'm here at Augusta National. We're about to do mini golf in the streets. Let's go.
I'm your host, Andrew Zacks, here at historic Emory Village National. We're here at the second annual Emory Village Cup with a just incredible field here today of Mercer James Roberts out of Scotland and anyone who he can find on the street. We're coming to you live on the first hole where Mercer Roberts has put his tee shot just wide left and long of the hole, and we're gonna go there live. Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't know what happened.
Harry Butt's back here live. Mercer Roberts says he didn't know what happened on that first tee. Maybe perhaps just a little bit of nerves in a tournament this big. I mean, it's the capstone of a career. Such a wonderful and vibrant career. I mean, he's been all over the world, from Scotland and back, and Las Vegas, I think, for a stint. That was a low time for him. But now we're here on the second shot. I'm moving now here at Harry Butt's. Out. He's drawing a bad lie here. Really mulling it over with the caddy.
Actually off that Cheeto puff.
He lies against the grain. So he was going to play it here with the putter.
Quiet on the tee, quiet on the tee.
Oh, he was not able to find himself out of the long grass. Just not quite to the brick. I mean, the greens here are historically fast since they are, in fact, made out of concrete.
Hey, Cheeto puff, same thing, same ritual. This Cheeto puff right here, swarming with ants.
They've taken dead aim at the Cheeto puff. And he's played a butte just up the center of the green. He might be coming back. He might be playing the grain here beautifully.
Wow.
Oh, man. I mean, they're running about a 17 on the stint. I could spit and it could run away from me. Oh, wow. Crazy spin he put on that one.
Okay, off the top of the umbrella. He's gonna just go like that. Hey, he's got a straight slant. A straight slant? Okay, yeah. And
Your host here, Smelma A. Noose, coming to you live on the first hole. Adjusting his lie beautifully. It'll be a quick one. He really just needs to get it going.
Which way do you think this putt's gonna break?
We're going to live. We're getting outside help.
My caddy isn't being much help here. I mean, he's not getting paid, so that might be part of it.
Good luck.
Okay. This is for the National Emory Classic. Quiet on the tee. Quiet on the tee.
If you would, please. Oh, he gets it going.
Oh.
Plays it into the umbrella.
Oh, and it's still rolling. Oh, this could be good. That's just beautiful.
And that's it, folks. A hole in 4, was it? A hole in 4 on the historic first hole. First time we've seen it in our lives.
I'd like to thank my good caddy here.
How many
in a
times
buddy.
in your life have you had moments just define? Do you define your moments, or do your moments define you? That's right. I mean, just words of wisdom here. I'm Harry Balls, and we're signing off the first tee. Historic numbers here, wonderful statistics for Mercer Roberts. He has beat himself in match play 715 out of 715 times. You just don't get numbers like that, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for an opponent. Let's go live. Ma'am, second of your time. Would you like to play a hole of golf? No. What about you? Not really? All right, well, looks like we won't be having any partakers in the historic round of golf. I mean, it's gonna be a long night, I guess.
I've been deciding here back and forth, me and my caddy here, Jake Waddell, straight out of the academy. He's just a great friend, always been there, supported me when I went for president. It just didn't work out, so I decided to pick up the golf game, and it's really helping. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Would anyone like to play a hole of golf? No? Okay.
You can win instant fame. Okay, so
Fame,
me and my
respect, and
caddy,
millions of fake dollars.
we've just decided that I'm going to be using the Adams Golf Select on this next shot. and I think it's the right choice. And I have my whole heart in here, and I think this is gonna be a great shot. Okay, here, sun is so strong. Okay.
Course architect Jake Waddell took great care when importing concrete from Indonesia. It runs at about 140 on a stint, and if you were to drop a penny, they'd say it could roll 10 miles. You know what? I think I might believe it. Let's take a flyover. So you start off down the chute, and you run, you're following the grain, and you're following the walls. It's kind of like bumper cars, but there's no other cars because Mercer is apparently homosexual. It'll come down through the chute, where it will dispose of you on a second tier. That's key, the second tier, because you have to make sure you get on the chute in 2 strokes or less. That's where we find our winners. We're gonna peruse over to the second chute where we have a umbrella backstop. It's just a classic touch of Jake Waddell designs, where it will then funnel you past the 2 hazardous holes of peril into the hole. Truly wonderfully designed, a piece of artwork. That's all it is, a piece of artwork.
Like way bigger.
I'm your host, you ready? I'm your host, P. Ennis, coming back here live on the second hole. Looks like he's gonna go for a clean stroke on the tee shot. Coming
Quiet
off
on
the
the
turf.
tee, quiet on the tee.
Hey, let's be quiet on the tee, okay?
Quiet on the tee, please. Quiet
Voice
on the
attraction.
tee.
Sorry.
They say the club is
Pick-
all
pick
about
your
the maker.
poison.
I don't know what to say anymore.
Oh, bad choice. You're going bad. Okay, let's go.
All right. Can you give you a ball?
We have
Your host,
right
Smell
here,
the
Jim
Pits,
Ball.
returning to you live as Mercer Roberts finds the first
Lucky ball right
comers of opponents on the 3rd hole. A historic turn of events with
You're good.
what's your first name, sir?
Russ.
With Russ, who is actually from Nicaragua. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Soy de
Sí.
Nicaragua.
Habla español.
Sí, por supuesto.
Oh.
Moi, je m'appelle Grace.
And from
We have a
Martinique is
here.
grass. Is grass. And neither of them actually speak English, but a few sentences. It's hard to watch, but man, they're blinding on the course.
The only sentence I know in English is this sentence that I do not know English.
What a remarkable turn of events.
Quiet on the tee, please. Quiet on the tee. ¿Quieres ir al...
Who got a goal?
Quiet on the tee, please. Quiet on the tee.
He gets it rolling well. Oh. Oh, really a robbery on his tee shot. Looks like it might take him 2 to get to the tunnel.
Just a soft tap. Right here. I know. Put him through the corner.
Aquí? Oh.
Para allá. Oh no, is it? Which one is it?
No, it's
From center? Alright. What a roll. What a stroke.
bien, señor.
Oh, the pace is slowing. Ball stays live. Just barely ambulating the center of the green here. He's gonna have to line this one up. He could be setting a course record. Perhaps some domestic assault here on the course. When in your life? What a player, what a game.
Soy el champion.
El más capaz. I mean, I have no words. I mean, they say moments define history, and history is moments, and moments are history. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What got me is love. I've never seen grass like
The
this.
slope on this.
All right, so our tee shot, this is a revelation. Our tee shot is gonna be on top of that thing.
Hole going to be a quarter mile away. Just
Right about here. It's the longest hole yet in creation, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to put something behind it, and behind it. We're gonna replace this with an umbrella because this is a prized relic. I'll save it if it goes over there. It's fine. All right. Signing out. Smell of pits. Hugh Jass here, commentating the third hole. He lines up on the fourth hole. I'm sorry. We're getting complaints from Smell of Pits, who just did the third hole with our lovely Nicaraguan connection. He's gonna spend a long time with his caddy, who's actually down the fairway from here. The wind's blowing hard left. Oh wow. Hazard just walking everywhere. What do you think if you like to play a hole of golf? I'm guessing not, based on the pace of your walk.
She's a track person, not a golfer.
Yeah. Just distractions everywhere. Very common in inner city golf. He gets it started. Correct line. It'll take a few jumps. Racing by the hole and saved by the caddy. What a wonderful caddy he is. A young boy. Canadian by birth. Didn't have eyes. Truly a heartwarming story. Mercer thanking Allah for this day. I mean, you look how many people lined up just to see this hole. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. Hole actually facing away. Don't know how he's gonna navigate this.
You got this?
It's like he's gonna try to take a downward angle as if it were a wedge, even though it is a 2-degree putter. About a 58-degree difference.
Right about here.
Just lined up beautifully by the caddy. It's being guided by the trade winds to the hole. 3 strokes, 4 strokes. Touchdown Amarillo. Can you believe this? Like a fine wine, it just gets better with time. That's all it is. Hugh Jass on the 4th hole signing out. Quiet on tee.
Quiet on the tee. Quiet.
Please.
Thank
Sometimes
you.
it's hard navigating in between 2 fairways. Fanny Tickler here joining you on the 5th hole. It's a wonderful expose about what golf engineers can and cannot do when forced with economic challenges and, of course, environmental circumstances.
How
We're
are
here in
you?
the concrete jungle. Oh, a once-in-a-lifetime interview with the historic street golfer, Mercer James Roberts.
I'm sorry.
Mercer Roberts, tell me,
My pops.
how's the climate in the Eurozone?
Right now it's about -7 Kelvin.
Okay, that is not at all what I was saying. That's fine. You know what? He's known for his golf. That's all it is. So we're gonna take a walking fly-through tour with legendary course designer Wake Jodell.
So, this was designed very, very, very particularly with the
Great care when it is.
slant. Got to be played perfectly, or you will end up paying for it. Let's take a flyby, shall we?
Of course we shall.
So, go down this ramp, and about here at the end of this stone, it begins to go upwards. Which
That's
is,
right. He
that's
calls
the
it as he
killer.
sees it.
It's a killer. Now, we have some hazards here. This pole, and it ends up back in this corner where we found a sleeping kitten and her mother's, which we very, very sadly had to kill.
There's not much more to be said. Let's go back to Fanny Tickler on the 4th tee, 15th. Fanny Tickler here, joining you on the 5th tee once again. He's lining up his shot with his caddy. It's really sunny and rainy. It's just coming down sideways out here, so they're having to cover, duck and cover underneath the umbrella, which is actually see-through, which is it's not very good for the UVA or UVB rays. Looks like he's got some Neutrogena-sponsored sunscreen on. Let's see what he's gonna run with on this first tee. Looks like he's got his 2-degree Wilson Augusta. What a crappy course, by the way. Wilson Augusta putter again. Let's see what he can do. That's right, he has hit a Honda Civic.
Pardon?
Stops abruptly in the sand trap, or more aptly named, rubber trap. Oh, we have a expose here from Cade Woodcock.
How's it going, guys?
He has the record for the woodiest cock on file. So just a few words.
A few words about what?
The course, the design, the weather.
It's actually a lovely day today.
Lovely day.
I've been shooting pretty well.
Wow.
So what about you, Max?
You know what? Actually, hold on. Let's just zoom in on here. We have a white and brown sandwich. You don't see that often. It's just amazing the world we live in.
It's damn good.
Let's get a slow-mo on that mouth. I mean, come out to Emory Village National. You can get some damn good food and some wooden cocks. I'm Fanny Tickler signing out.
No, I was just
Lining up the second shot on the 5th hole. Really got to play the break into this one.
Quiet on the tee,
I
quiet
can't
on
deal
the
with this
tee.
noise, okay?
All right, hold on. We're gonna actually have to shut up all the cars. That's gonna be quite the hassle. We're gonna
Shut up! Quiet on the tee.
That seemed to work, and now everyone is staring, which is the exact desired result.
They didn't design this course really well. I mean,
Hey, it's a good slam. Good slam.
Going left-handed in the shot. And it has been shanked. You don't see this often. Oh, it was not shanked. It was totally and completely purposeful. I mean, they say nothing an artist does without purpose, and Mercer James Roberts is the epitome of an artist.
Quiet on the tee, please. Quiet on the tee.
What a shot.
I can't believe this. This is the best round of my life.
He's careering it out here. You heard it here
It's
first.
all thanks to my good buddy, Jack Well. I love you like a brother.
I'm your 6th hole host, Richard Dick Thrasher. The 6th hole, it's just tucked away into a quaint little alley. Crime rates skyrocketed until Jake Waddell put his golf course in, of course, Emory Village National, and since then, it's just been the portrait of gentrification. Let's get a flyover now. This hole is aptly named The Drop, possibly because of the drop. Let's get a closer look now. This is about a 415-foot dividend. You can't quite tell on camera. You really have to be here in person to appreciate the drop and the scale of the work done. I mean, they had to dig up thousands of pounds of rock, and actually the best part is they were able to put it right back into the community as stones for throwing at the undesirables. It really is just, it's just the best part of the community. Just giving it a wonderful stroke here. Reading the green perfectly. Back in my dick thrashing days, I mean, I couldn't have even done anything near that.
Hey, what the fuck is this? The cup is moving.
Gonna have to take another look at it. And yeah, that's the wonderful thing about street golf, is you can just adjust it on the fly. It's versatile. Perhaps a perfect sport. Getting limber over the ball. Flexibility is key for these kind of sports. You really want to set the buttocks on the backswing. Gets it rolling. Pushed it slightly. Let's see what the grains can do to it. It's Gonna suck it back in. Oh, and it'll just come to a stop about a foot short. Tap it in. And
That's
just
why
it.
they call me the greatest.
He's just composed, you know? He's humble, he's kind, and I'm
I mean, I'm the greatest at this. Like, there's no better.
a walking inspiration. Richard Dick Thrasher signing off the 6th hole.
There's nothing better than pounding 2 red bulls in the middle of a golf tournament. Never lost and never will.
What's your first name?
Hakeem.
Akeem. I am Ben Dover here on the 7th hole, joining you with Akeem. Just some preliminary comments. How do you feel about playing with the historic Mercer James Roberts?
It's gonna be a hole in one.
A hole in one. You heard it here first.
Well, I'm still one better.
That's right, a hole in 0. We haven't seen it happen. We've only heard the stories. Maybe today. Let's get a flyover. A great golfer, but a better sportsman. Mercer Roberts showing Akeem here the ropes, even though he looks like a seasoned professional.
Very seasoned.
How do you feel about the track here at Emory National?
It's a rough course,
A rough course.
you know. The wind's gusting tonight, but
It really is. It's howling.
we'll make it do what it do.
You go first.
It do what it do.
Where?
Call it the old loop de loop.
Original.
I wanted to call it the slippery serpent, but my producer said that sounded like an innuendo. What a shot by Akeem. He plays the read perfectly for.
Fuck.
Oh, remarkable shot.
Mark.
That. You're a good golfer. You're a good golfer.
Thank you, Mark.
But, I mean,
Let's see what you got.
see, golf is a sport, not a game, and it's for men, not boys. So.
You talk that big shit.
This guy.
Taking a similar line to Akeem here. Just wrapping its way around the hole. Working down like the slippery serpent it is.
I pay him extra.
Oh no.
I'm just inches away.
And
from
he's drawing a
holding one.
perfect shot off
I'm
the human
disappointed.
backboard.
I'm disappointed with that shot right there.
How do you feel about being bested on a tee shot?
You know, it depends on what you define bested as.
Oh, I like it. Perhaps the ends determine the means, and let's see how this plays out. You might want to take another look at this. It seems to be a relatively flat putt on this just lightning fast New York concrete.
Beautiful.
hole in 2.
That's hole
Oh.
in 2. That's perfect.
That's it?
That's in.
That was in. That was a beautiful shot.
And we can't believe it as Mercer Roberts
Oh.
just lips out.
That's amazing.
That's the
That's
first
in.
time he has ever lost a match play hole in his entire career. I mean, granted, his career has been about 15 minutes now, and that's just it. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's sportsmanship.
No.
Any comments on making history?
It's a glorious day at Emory National.
It is.
It truly is. I mean,
First time I've
sun
ever
shining,
lost.
rain coming
Thank you,
down.
partner. Until next time.
You- Oh, that's some Red Bull to cap off a historic day of golf that will no doubt go down in the loins of history. I'm Ween Liquor, joined here by Mercer James Roberts, and we just want to hear how you feel about the best round of street golf ever played here at Emory National.
You know, I just like come out here pounding Red Bulls with my buds. I mean, I love my dog.
And that's it. That's all it is. Just a wonderful day, a wonderful life, a wonderful player, and a better game.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Back to you, Phil Sims.
Ween Liquor, signing out.
Go.